Although he won't entirely remember this, I met Mr. Phil Moore in 1996 as he was convening junior boys basketball EOSSAA at Arnprior District High School, and I was playing in my first and only Eastern Ontario Championship. I absolutely love the symmetry of playing in that EOSSAA to being here at EOSSAA 25 years later, presenting Phil with a retirement award and this year's Pete Beach Award. Phil's well-deserved retirement will create a void within ADHS, within UOFSAA, and within EOSSAA. He has created a lasting legacy of providing opportunities for kids to feel good about themselves, and opportunities for kids to fall in love with sport and continue that love affair for a lifetime. Phil entered grade 9 at ADHS in 1978 with the opportunity to learn from legendary teacher coach Wayne Oates. Phil said at that time that he wanted to strive to become the next Mr. Oates. His path to this goal was far from linear, but it was his destiny. After studying at Queen's and working with the Kingston Psychiatric Hospital for a number of years, he accepted a teaching position at ADHS in the mid-1990s. This was the beginning of a storied teaching and coaching career. If you want to measure the success of a coach by championships won, Phil has done that. While at Arnprior, by my count, he has captured 21 UOFSAA titles, 8 EOSSAA silver medals, and 3 EOSSAA gold medals. Some of his most memorable championships, he will say, was when he had the opportunity to coach his sons Adam and Cody on 7 of these championship teams. If you want to measure the success of a coach by his contributions to their local associations, Phil has done that, serving as Arnprior's athletic director for 18 years, serving on the executive for both UOFSAA and EOSSAA for 22 years, and convening over 25 EOSSAA championships. These contributions were recognized in 2018, as Phil was awarded the OFSAA School Sport Award when Fellows High School hosted the AA Boys Basketball OFSAA Championship. In the community, Phil is just as impressive, having been heavily involved in the Arnprior Optimist Club, West Carleton Arnprior Baseball, and is a founding member and coach of the Valley Pride Minor Basketball Club. Phil has also run an adult basketball league for 27 years, which of course raises money so that kids can play school sports. Career-wise, Phil moved into the role of a guidance counselor in 2000. Phil told me his job as a guidance counselor was the best job on the planet. As he said, he had the opportunity to advocate for kids every single day, and he advocated hard. He fought all comers to do what's best for kids. Maybe in these fights he burned some bridges, but he blazed a much better path for kids in the process. That coach you know, he's one heck of a teacher. And that executive member you know is one heck of a counselor. A lot of this award should really go to Phil's wife, his high school sweetheart, Patty. Phil and Patty were married in between junior and senior year at Queen's and are one of the best love stories around. Phil will say Patty is a saint. She made incredible sacrifices that allowed Phil to coach and give so much to the school. Patty, on behalf of the students Phil has coached, we thank you for sharing him. Now, Phil moves on to retirement. He'll probably still coach a little. Will likely have more side jobs with his son's construction company. Maybe more golf with his crew from Queens. But now he can fully embrace his best coaching role yet. The role of Papa. For years, Phil, you taught us that school sport can transform lives. You have lived that mantra, and now it is up to us to continue to fight to get school sport back and take school sport where it needs to go. After all these years, it's fairly safe to say that you can now join Mr. Oates on that Mount Rushmore of legendary ADHS coaches. Personally, Phil, you've had my back for a long time, probably in times when I didn't deserve the support. I thank you for being a true friend, a great role model, and an incredible mentor. It is my extreme honor to present this year's Pete Beach Award to Mr. Phil Moore.